Hi, I'm Dimitris Charalambidis, and in this presentation we'll see how we can graph a function using all real numbers as domain. In a previous presentation, we learned how to graph a function given its formula and its domain. In those examples, we used a domain that contained certain numbers. It was what we say a finite or discrete domain. But the question now is, what happens when we have to sketch the graph of a function that is defined for all real numbers? In other words, how can we graph a function of which the domain is R? To answer quickly in this question, we would say that we have to follow the same process we already know. And that is to begin by using the function formula to create ordered pairs by choosing randomly several values of x. Then, we must move on plotting all these points from step 1 in a plane to see a pattern, if any, for the graph. And finally, we connect these points with a line or a smooth curve. Let's see an example. Graph the function y equals 2x squared. We'll graph this function using the steps mentioned before. In the first step, we'll start by generating ordered pairs. This can be done by giving random values of x and calculating the corresponding values of y through the function's formula. We can place this data in a table. You can see, for example, that our random values of x are values -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. Then, we calculate the corresponding values of y for these values of x. So, for example, for x equals -3, we get that y equals 2 times -3 squared equals 2 times 9 equals 18. We apply the same process to the rest of the numbers. And then, in the third column, we take the ordered pairs needed. You can see that we have the ordered pairs -3, 18, -2, 8, -1, 2, and so on. In the second step, we place all the ordered pairs created from step 1 in a plane to see whether there is a pattern followed. You can see here that we already placed the points taken, the ordered pairs taken, in a Cartesian plane. And finally, in the third step, we connect these points with a smooth curve. By doing that, we take the graph we needed from the beginning. For any questions about this presentation, you can leave comments down below, or you can contact me with one of the following ways, either on my email or in my Facebook page. As always, thank you for your time.